So another episode, Labor Day weekend 2023. Let's go. Conspiracy news with yours truly, JQ, man. I got you, though. It's going hard. Government's going hard with this UFO shit. It's unbelievable. As a UFO conspirator and person that always researched and loved the idea of UFOs and aliens, used to watch Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack all day, every day. I still do. Check it.
There is a new tool tonight for people who say they have seen unidentified flying objects, UFOs. Those sightings to the government. The website is designed to collect those stories and share the government's investigations with the public. That's new. This comes as many in Congress are pushing for further disclosures after startling accusations from a former intelligence official about what he called recovered alien technology.
Been here. Shit's been here.
Under pressure from Congress, the Defense Department has finally launched a website to solicit videos and provide greater transparency about what it now calls UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. One-stop shopping for videos like
They want to
this
see
one.
if their blue beam is working.
Shot by two.
Yeah, that footage is so old. They're showing this footage. Over a Marine base in California. It's always over a Marine base or something. Look, that's the technology that they were screaming about. That's old footage. A new office dedicated to studying UFO, UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena sightings has fully secured full funding. It has fully secured full funding for the 2024 defense. Yo, we're screwed. We are so screwed. You guys have. The Pentagon on Thursday announced the launch of a new website with the old domain Anomaly Resolution Office, which will provide the public with declassified information about UFOs, or what the government calls unidentified anomalous phenomena. Pentagon spokesman Brigadier General Patrick Ryder said at a press conference briefing that new website will provide the public with information including videos and photos associated with resolved UAP cases as they are declassified and approved for public release. Another information a general said would be available includes reports, trends, and frequently asked questions section, as well as links to official reports, transcripts, press releases, and other sources the public may find useful. The department is committed to transparency with the American people on AARO's work on UAPs, Ryder said. He added that the site will serve as a one-stop shop for information that is publicly available, and the AARO will regularly update the website with its most recent findings when the information is clear for the public to view. I wonder what's not cleared for the public to view. Wink, wink. The website can be accessed as aar.mil. I never heard of .mil. Wow. The announcement comes just days after 6 members of Congress demanded details from the intelligence community about alleged secret programs that retrieved crashed UFOs and reverse engineered that technology. Roswell, Area 51. Now they want to say it's true. UFO whistleblower David Grush alluded to programs and statements under oath during the July 26th House Oversight Committee hearing that highlighted in decades of alleged government secrecy around UFOs. Grush refrained from giving any more details during a public hearing of that's Grush. Of any open whistleblowers reprisal case against them. 6 members of Congress signed the August 21 letter to Inspector General Thomas Mohim, Republicans Tim Burch, and others. Gersh testified during a hearing that he knows colleagues who were injured while reversing engineering UFO tech, and said the government absolutely has UFO tech and biologics of non-human origin since the 1930s and knows the exact locations where they're being held. Area 51. Yo, it's crazy, man, the reality we live in. It's everything they predicted back in the day. Everything that we thought was fake is real. I told y'all. Conspiracies are real. Grush was one of these key figures who testified during the July 26 hearing, which also included first-hand accounts from decorated military pilots Ryan Graves and David Fire, who have witnessed engaged UAPs while in the air. Fair, a retired squad leader of the Black Aces who served 18 years as a Navy pilot, spotted what has become known as the Tic Tac UFO during a 2004 training mission. The object was far superior to anything we had at the time, have today, or looking to develop in the next 10 plus years. So the UFO keeps going. They're pushing the the moon too. So let's get into it. As we reported last on Conspiracy News episode 3, that Russia supposedly crashed into the moon. Well, that's the little hole it created. It says this impact. If you look in the center of what's flickering, that's what they said it is. Russia's failed Luna 25 mission has left a new crater on the moon, NASA satellite images suggest. Luna 25 was Russia's first moon mission since 1976, but after spinning into an uncontrolled orbit during its descent, the spacecraft crashed into moon surface on August 19, 9/11, and ceased to exist, according to Russian space agency Roscosmos. Images from NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter suggested that the collision had lasted impact in the form of a large crater, as you're looking at. Luna 25 aimed to become the first probe ever to make a controlled landing on the moon's south pole. The region is thought to be rich in water ice that offers exciting prospects for future human outposts and space exploration. The craft had been racing against India's Chandrayaan-3 to land on the unexplored area. 4 days after Luna 25's catastrophic descent, Chandrayaan-3 made history and landed on the moon's south pole. Oh wow, we didn't know that. So supposedly India made it and was successful. 2 days after the crash, Roscosmos published an estimate of the location of the impact point on the moon's surface. On August 24th, the day after Chandrayaan-3's successful landing, NASA sent commands to the LRO to scan the area so they could compare photos from before and after the crash. Comparing the images side by side, a small crater about 33 feet, 30, why I always gotta use that, in diameter, had appeared on the moon's surface close to Luna's 25 estimated impact point. NASA's most recent photos of the area before 2023 were taken in June 2022, so the impact must have happened sometime in the last 14 months. With this information, NASA's LRO team concluded that the crater was most likely caused by the spacecraft rather than a natural impact. The moon is covered in thousands of craters, which forms many asteroids, comets, or other space debris to smash into its surface. The roughly circular shape results from material flying out in all directions from the site of the impact. The Earth, too, has pelted with an array of space rocks throughout its long history, but unlike the moon, it has ways of covering it up. The Lunar Planetary Institute reports weathering and erosion on the Earth's surface has erased all that most terrestrial impacts, but the moon lacks water and atmosphere and tectonic activities, meaning that almost all of its historical craters are still visible today. Interesting, but who knows if it's real. Alright, one more. COVID crap. CC. The jab, whatever you want to call it. They want to pump you full of their juice, and they're still pushing it. Fauci's been part of other pandemics, and that's not by accident. Former White House Chief Medical Advisor Anthony Fauci defended masking on Saturday as COVID-19's cases rise in late summer surge in the United States, urging citizens to listen to health officials. Shut up, F you. I'm healthy, I'm fine. Stop it. You're not going to tell me what to do or what to not. And I was wondering, because I've seen a lot more people using masks and putting it on, and I was wondering, are they pushing it on the news? Of course. Y'all can't think for yourself. Bah, like Scarface did. Y'all sheep. Y'all embarrassing. Y'all letting this evil. Look how evil he is. Let's do a close-up of his face. How evil this man is. Look how evil he looks, bro. This man is evil, bro. Liar. First he said you don't have to wear the mask, it don't matter. Then he switched on that. That was the truth. Fauci said he is concerned people will not listen to recommendations from the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, because we don't believe y'all no more. Y'all pushing new variants and all that shit. As cases rises in cities such as Houston, Texas, the country saw a 19% increase in COVID-19 hospitalizations and an 18% increase in deaths in the last week. Cannot believe any statistics they release. They're liars. I am concerned that people will not abide by the recommendations, Fauci told CNN. I would hope that if we get to the point that the volume of cases is such and organizations like the CDC recommend, CDC does not mandate anything, recommends that people wear masks. I would hope that people abide by that recommendation and take into account into the risks to themselves and their families. Fear-mongering, fear tactics, scare tactics. Do not listen, do not be scared by this devil. The comments come after he played down the seriousness of the 2 new strains of coronavirus, claiming there would not be tsunami of new cases like the country saw during the pandemic. Fauci was the face of the federal response to the pandemic during former President Donald Trump's and President Joe Biden administrations. Fauci also commented on the effectiveness of the mask, stating that the masks as a whole are effective on an individual basis. The comment was in response to a study that came out earlier this year questioning the effectiveness of the mask. Exactly what I was just saying. It don't do shit. You think a cloth, bro? Y'all seen the quarantine movies? Y'all seen what they wore? Them damn hazard mat suits. That mask ain't gonna do shit, especially your little thong, your silver or your shirt thong, or your mom's bra, or your wife's bra. One knows, whatever you're using. Dirty underwear you're using on your mouth. When you're talking about the effective the pandemic as a whole, the data is less strong, Fauci said. But when you talk about individual basis of someone protecting themselves, there's no doubt there's many studies that show there's an advantage. No, you can't breathe. Stop it. I just said that. According to the CDC, there were 15,067 hospitalizations from coronavirus from August 13th to the 19th. And some businesses requiring employees and guests to wear masks again as case rise. We ain't listening, yo, stay woke, stop being a sheep, don't listen. This is why I do this, man, don't listen. This is why I do this, don't listen. Hope y'all enjoyed. Dan just told me he got something for y'all and us. Let's go. 9/11 coming soon, man. We gonna have something special for y'all. Peace. I'm gonna end it on 13 for the numerology. Hey.